I was kind of looking at this earlier. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 20. We have 28 games, guys. A lot of those, let's see, two of them are national games. National broadcasts. I will be doing a couple run-throughs at T Heights today on a live stream. So, when that goes up, go ahead and go watch that.
$50,000 My Team Unlimited tournament was full of action. On the PS4 side of the bracket, round 1 brought the first upset of the day when 11-seeded Vesputin pulled off a nail-biter against 6-seeded Rolpa, 64-62. But it really started heating up in round 2. When number 1 seed Javi dominated with Ray Allen for the 64-58 victory over Simply Brick.
Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
That's it. You.
The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at 4. Holiday out there with MP, and it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Now.
I need to make sure that that's not on.
Here's MP. Passes it to Giannis. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. 4-point game. Middleton against Ingram. The 3 from MP. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
Now here's McCollum, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's MP. Here's Portis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Williamson against Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis.
You know, he's almost a perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. He's looking forward to this first meeting between his teams and told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks, David. Pelicans trail by 3. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, two names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played, and the 3 ball is good. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Outside Holiday. And a deep 3 from MP. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
For 3.
Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive
23.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Middleton against Ingram. A 3 from McCollum. Rebound Milwaukee. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And here is Ingram following the 3 from MP. And stolen by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, these defenders had depth. Better start closing down on shooters.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And here's MP for 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
MP kicks to Middleton. A 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
23.
Middleton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Jones. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
MP, that's for two. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
McCollum against MP. McCollum passes to Jones. Back to McCollum. 5 to shoot to stop the run. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
A nice shot by MP.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Ingram dishes to McCollum. Pulls up on the wing. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And Jones sends it back. The three from MP. Good on the triple.
23.
MP's got 39.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
On the wing, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Basket counts.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's McCollum. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Fades back. And it's Williamson missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Utah.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Pass to Ingram. The dish now to McCollum. And that one off the back of the arena man in. McCollum's got his second bucket.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
McCollum against MP. No good with the triple. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Utah Jazz. Jones kicks to McCollum. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Hornets going with the whole new group out there. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. And it's Alvarado missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Murphy. The 3 ball. That one doesn't go. And so it's Milwaukee able to put on a show for the Asians. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
We've got Larry Nance, and it's Alvarado in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5. And with an update from the sideline,
New Orleans,
let's check in with David Aldridge.
Larry Nance Jr.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He had an impressive night.
Substitution on the court.
McCollum against Holiday. They double-team McCollum. Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to
Number
build
23.
this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the pass to Ingram. Over MP. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Middleton, the pass to MP. Takes the three. And another three from Milwaukee.
23.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Williamson.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Portis on the follow.
Bobby Portis.
Portis has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Jones. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
And the foul called on MP.
Second personal foul.
So that will be the second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. But Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
MP deciding where to go with it. And the Bucks miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
52 seconds left now here in the second. The three from MP. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. McCollum finds Ingram. Jones for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from MP.
Bang!
Another basket.
23.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Ingram against Middleton. The 3 from McCollum. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Again, what an avalanche. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is
At the end of the
off.
first half with the score, your Pelicans 31, the Bucks 100.
Into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. MP is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. They're working as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Holiday, the pass to MP. And Jones sends it back.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Williamson with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
MP's shot is good.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
McCollum against MP. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Jones. That's on the assist from Valanciunas.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Here's Valanciunas, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks save it. MP outside for 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Bucks 5.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Brandon Ingram.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to McCollum. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Middleton the pass to MP. This one for 3. Good, he hits again.
23.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back.
The third quarter
Couldn't get it to
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the...
Substitution on the court.
Crowder, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Allen comes in for Chris Middleton. And MP subbed in for Javon Carter. MP, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Milwaukee.
That looked to me, guys, like a heat
Number
check.
23.
Maybe a step out of his range.
Personal foul.
Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5.
At the line for
Cohen is
New
out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Poke loose. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. Marshall, who's checked in for McCollum.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
A
Nazi
sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
A 3 from MP. Good. From
Number
3.
23.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just
Go
keep
take it.
piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Hernan Gomez kicks to Marshall. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
The 3 from him connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance. And with the internet and social media, players, Clark, has so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way. I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities
Defensive foul.
and issues. That are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
The Bucks shooting fairly well in the 50%.
Really hard.
Of the water, a clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Pelicans.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick.
And again for
Number
3.
23.
There it is, a
3
shot that
points.
puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beauchamp passes to MP. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off for a moment.